Oh yeah, I'm a Confederacy guy. There we go.
But like,
Nice.
it's that or League, and the most famous League is like what, like
The
League
League
of
of
Nations or
Tarantensis, Larimar.
the League of Legends.
Your Honor.
what was
The
the
League of
precursor
Extraordinary
to the
Gentlemen.
what were the sides in World War One?
The Axis and the Ally.
No, the Axis
World
was
War
just
One.
World War
World War
Two.
One. World War One. Fuck.
World War One was still the Allied powers.
It was the
versus
Allied powers, and what was the other one?
the Central powers.
Central powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then World War II was the Axis powers and just the Allies. I don't think we were the
Yeah,
Allied
it was also
powers.
again the Allies.
And then there was the League of Nations. And then they weren't
Yeah.
the League of Nations.
It was, or if you wanna, be more even-handed, it was the Central powers versus the Entente powers.
Oh, true.
The Entente.
The Entente. Okay, I said that wrong, didn't I?
So that must have
Sorry.
been like
I mean, you're not
confusing.
wrong. You just avoided saying it like the French, and that's never wrong.
Okay. Yay.
So that must have been confusing. Like, say you're Italy, we're talking, okay, we're going to, like, have an offensive against the Allies. What, we're going to invade Germany? What? No, I mean, the Allied power. Right, the Axis powers that are allied to us. Like it's a who's on first situation, Maybe we did that on purpose to confuse them. Make their...
They are easily confused, those Italians.
Next time,
Yeah, they are.
next time World War III rolls around. Next time World War III rolls around. First time World War III rolls around. I think we should just, whatever countries are the good guys should just call themselves the good guys.
Wait, first time? Are you implying it's gonna come around more than once?
Well, the first time I said that, I said the next time, which implies that World War III has happened once, which it kind of has. But,
I feel like...
When did the world ever stop being at war?
In the 90s.
Oh yeah, that's why we loved it.
Yeah.
Aside from the
like
Gulf.
World War II...
I mean, yeah, but even
like,
that
sort
ended
of...
before the 90s ended. It was like a period.
I feel like World War II, like, somewhat, like, unfairly colors the interpretation of the Central Powers in World War One, where it's like, they weren't, like, Nazis yet, but you just kind of know that's where things are headed, And that, like, in retrospect. Like, they were about the Kaiser or whatever, and it's like, you know where that's headed.
Yeah, they're gonna become a fucking Roman Legion LARP.
I mean, they kind of are. But who wasn't a Roman Legion LARP? Like, there was also the fucking Ottomans. There's also Italy. Like,
Okay, I just want to say,
there's.
I was trying to see what points in the 90s we weren't doing more stuff, and I just really like reading through this. Invasion, just in the 90s, we have invasion of Panama, Gulf War, 1993, missile strikes on Iraq, Somali Civil War, 1996, missile strikes on Iraq, 1998, bombing of Iraq.
Wow, you picked up the pace there. Just 3-year gap and a 2-year gap.
These aren't even listed as wars. These aren't armed conflicts. We're just, I guess we just decided to bomb Iraq a few times.
I'm just
for fun.
Just seems like a Clinton thing to do.
Because I got it for free, I booted up the new Call of Duty, and I do love that Call of Duty now has character creation.
Hell yeah.
Does it? Oh my god. Do I have reason to play
you
Call
just
of
give
Duty
your
now?
character a name that they'll never call you, and like what allegiance you had, and what your gender is, and a couple of traits.
You can play as a femoid in Call of Duty now?
Yeah. And they never draw attention to any of it. It's amazing. So
First name murder, last name lover.
But they just spent the whole game calling you Belle. So I played as the North American-born ex-KGB non-binary agent who was black. Murder.
Okay,
lover.
let's go. Clap. Revolutionary War. Shays Rebellion. Whiskey Rebellion. Freeze's Rebellion. Turner's Rebellion. The Quasi-War. The First
Quasi-War.
The First Barbary War. The War of 1812. The Second Barbary War.
But
first-
I want
the
a
first
first-person
Sumerian
shooter based on the
expedition.
Barbary Wars.
The first Sumerian expedition, the Door Rebellion, Bleeding Kansas,
I believe
The
in Kansas
Doors.
was fucked up.
the first Sumatran expedition, the second Sumatran expedition, Utah War, the American
Who the
Civil
fuck
War,
fought over Utah?
Ivory Coast expedition, the Mexican American War, the first Fiji expedition, the second Opium War,
Oh yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
the Indian Wars, Brooks-Baxter War, the Range War, Lincoln
Range.
County War, the Johnson County War, the Coal Creek War, the Homestead Strike,
Sick.
the Battle of Blair Mountain. Let's see where we lived off on. That's in foreign. All right, yeah. Formosa Expedition, the Korean Expedition, the Spanish-American War, the Philippine-American War, the Boxer Rebellion, the Banana Wars, the Border War, the Tulsa Riot, the Bonus Army,
I don't know that one.
World War One, the Russian Civil War,
Hey.
the Puerto Rico revolts,
Way.
World War Two,
The big one.
Ding.
Korean War,
Out
the
of that.
Bay of Pigs,
Love it.
Vietnam War,
We had
Great.
a pretty big gap.
The
What was the gap between
1960s civil
Korean and
unrest.
Bay
The
of
Korean
Pigs?
War was the 50s.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
what's the
1960s civil unrest, the invasion of the Dominican Republic, the Kent
That sounds like a
State
B
shooting,
movie title.
the Kent State shooting, the invasion of Grenada,
Oh my
the
god, these
Lebanese
do.
Civil War, the Tanker
doesn't.
War, the
That does.
1986 bombing of Libya, the invasion of
That doesn't.
Panama, the Gulf War, the Los Angeles riots, the 1993 missile strikes in Iraq, the
Wait a minute,
Somali
is
Civil
this
War,
listed on a list of
The
wars? The 1991
1996
LA
missile stri-
riots.
I assume military conflicts.
Armed conflicts involving the United States Army.
Does that make San
1996
Andreas a war game?
1996
Yes.
missile strikes on Iraq. 1998 bombing of Iraq. Bosnian War, Kosovo War, Afghanistan War, Iraq War, War in Northwest Pakistan, Libyan Civil War, intervention against ISIS, and bring it on home, the Yemeni Civil War.
You know, all those fucking wars in the
Centuries of
90s.
proud service. Centuries.
You know, those wars in the 90s, I just imagine Bill Clinton tooting his saxophone saying, all right, all right, all right. Bomb some people. I think that's how he sounds like. I'm just going by bad impressions.
I'd like a game based on Bleeding Kansas. The Bloody Kansas War was like that was essentially like a mini civil war right before the actual Civil War, with fighting over
That's-
whether Kansas would be a free or slave state, and it was an interesting conflict.
We fought over Utah, we did. Fucking
Oh, so
fights
you're
over
asking what was between the Korean War and
Or
Bay of
yeah,
Pigs?
how long passed?
Korean
Like
War,
what were
Bay
the
of
dates? When did Korean War end? When did
1953. Korean War is 1953. Ended.
Mhm.
Bay of Pigs was in 1961.
Bay
So
But,
of
that's
Pigs.
a good. That's a good like impressive. You
No,
know.
the Puerto Rican revolts were happening between them.
Oh, fair.
That was there in domestic. I was having to alternate between them.
Let me see.
All right, so we're all warred up. Let's get into this.
Somalia
Any-
is like
Anyway, Axe appreciate Nostria, but Axe don't understand why your fictional setting have so many war.
Damn.
Nasia tears up her.
Axe
her
in
paper.
character is complaining about the fictional setting having a lot of war.
She's
What?
complaining about Nostria, who was just
The list.
listing off her fictional
Ah.
setting of the United States of America. Yeah,
Wow,
Nostria
Nos-
just tears up her notes. Bands and shit.
Azora just hears this. Wow, Nostra, you come up with some edgy shit. What the fuck? Why do you write such dark, unnecessarily edgy fiction?
Yeah, act something country like that would ever exist.
Anyway, so yeah, you're all in the nowhere. You're in Seneca. You all put your hands together, team go, committing to this whole gamble thing at the Giants Monastery. Really, you could have ended the whole campaign like last session by just saying, "Don't want to do it."
Well, Axe wanna do it.
Just say, I'm pretty sure the people of Custer have got this one.
You could have all just like cashed out.
I mean, could have just said, "Look, Emberwell, you guys have some big tech, and I'm assuming you don't all want to die, so we're
You know
not
what?
doing
That's a good
this, so,
point. Those
you guys
people in
get
that
cracking."
boardroom, those people in that fucking boardroom, just like, you guys gotta get down there. You gotta figure. This affects you, buddy.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
So
it's on us now.
Is this gonna end with us doing like a big press campaign to make all the cities realize what's going on and unite to fight Gamble?
Well, we're going to Custer first to report to
Right.
Captain Keys.
But before that, do you have anything you need to do? Anything else you want to do in Seneca?
Well,
Yes,
we
I need to buy armor.
Did you get your leg back?
She did.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, perfect. Then you need armor.
Just gonna oil it up every now and then.
Guess
But
we better do some
I don't have a
shopping.
mechanical leg. I have my original leg. We stitched it back on.
It's like new.
Nostra called it gross.
It's
It
magic.
is gross.
It was magicked back on.
It is gross.
All right. So you're in the market for armor. Make a supply roll.
What do you roll for that?
That's charisma.
It's been a while since made one of those.
That's charisma.
That's charisma, baby. Oh no. What happened to
I
you-
can, I can assist. I'll go out. I'll
Nice,
go out
thank
looking
you.
with you. Me roll. Do I even
Oh,
have any
God.
bonds anymore?
Yeah.
Axe does listen to me. Guess. If I don't have any bonds that explicitly mention Azora anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Man.
fucked up.
And the two people you have in the party who have lived in Seneca aren't willing to just tell you where the good armor shop is.
Why not?
Yeah, can I like ask them?
No, I'm a
You're,
bumblefuck.
you're
I'll
too
start
proud.
roll-
Too proud.
I'll start rolling as Aegis now, otherwise you'll get on my case.
Wow.
Oh god.
All right. So yeah, you're kind of lost. Like you can't.
We're just like in the middle of the street. We need armor now. It's an emergency.
Yeah, you're just kind of looking around. Basically, you're really only finding. You know, there isn't. No one's like dealing in. You haven't been able to find anyone dealing in heavy armor, which is what you're
Yeah.
most accustomed
Yeah,
to.
I'm looking for some plate.
Heavy armor.
Right, so you're looking for plate then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
And,
we
yeah,
only.
heavy armor. I'm looking for the heaviest armor I can find.
Right.
So-
So when you find yourself in like an equipment shop for adventurers, the guy there just kind of looks at you and says, "Plate, really? We've kind of had to dedicate a lot of that to the soldiers."
Yeah, that I mean that does make sense that they would
How-
have to do that.
How dare you give it to those weaklings?
Didn't I already buy armor here though? Like I thought I bought plate in Seneca.
I don't think you did.
Where did I buy
I
it
think
then?
I think you found it. No. You
No,
bought
I
it in-
bought it. I had to pay
I think
80
that was
coin for
in
it.
Custer.
Was it in Custer?
You know what? Aegis is thinking. You know what? If we're going up to Custer to report in. If our contact knows the state of things to come, maybe he'll let us requisition some armor.
Yeah, it would be for the best.
Get over there. No.
No, we've
That's
given it
gonna be
all to the
fucked up.
army as well. Oh yeah, shit.
No, we just don't
I'm
like you.
doing more work for you than your fucking army is. You can spare one suit of heavy armor.
No, we can't.
Don't we still have a thing of shrinking armor?
We do. I was wearing it. The flying shrinking
Oh.
armor. Though it might be
wait, what
better if
happened to the?
it might be better if you have that with where we're going because it can fly.
I thought it could only fly when you're shrunk.
Yeah, but still, you can size up
Yeah.
in midair. You can turn it on and
Didn't
off.
we also steal armor from two of those guys?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, but that's light armor.
Oh, fair.
So he points
Yeah,
out,
it's
but
scale
he
armor.
does like tap his fingers on the desk and say, "We do still have some leftover, no, what's the term for
we do
some
have scale
Junk?
armor.
We do have some surplus scale armor.
We do.
I
Here's
mean,
the
we
thing:
have
we have
scale
scale
armor.
armor on the nowhere, so might as well just use
Yeah.
that. That's the one I took off that you handed me down.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
then
How
he
I
much
says-
is
guess
scale?
back in the original drip.
I have a
Actually, okay,
question.
he does say if you have scale armor, actually, he can, instead of you purchasing armor, he does offer, you know, for a fee, he can take his surplus armor material and build
Beef it
on
up.
Yeah, beef it up.
Okay, yeah. Let's beef up my original drip.
Yeah.
That's the sentence that I didn't enjoy hearing.
So
No, I did
you
not
don't
either.
like beef drip?
No,
Beef drippings?
Dios
yeah,
mío.
what's the fee?
the fee for beefing up your drip to add
stop
plus one
saying
armor.
beefing up your drip.
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna be 75 coin.
Okay, we have that on the nowhere.
Man, now I'm
I
sad
forgot
that
we have
beef is
those
gone.
dead fruits too.
Yeah, we never needed those. Well, fair. And
Oh, actually, those would have come in handy when he assassinated our prisoner.
fuck. Shit, they would have. That would have been useful.
You would have figured out pretty early that it was a small person.
Fuck.
What
Well-
did dead fruit? What did dead fruit do it again?
It lets you
They made,
see, like
Oh,
it's like touching a Dark Souls bloodstain.
oh, okay. Yeah, it lets you see who died. Who died here? Man, I
Well,
still can't believe we
Nostria
put.
still has the shrink pack, right?
I believe she does.
Yes.
So
Who?
for 75
Gaga, man.
coin, yeah, you beef up your scale armor to a masterwork scale armor.
what did the
Nice.
amp pills do again? We never took them actually. I mean, I can imagine what they do.
So add plus one armor to that scale. Add another armor to that scale armor, and it's a masterwork scale armor.
Hmm.
Is it now more weight?
No.
Oh, wait. Are you also doing that? Wait.
What's up?
Oh no, I was editing it, but it looked like someone else was editing it.
That's
Oh, whatever.
No, I don't have it open at the moment.
Weird.
Wait, I didn't edit it, so.
I think Swede
Oh.
is
Whatever.
Swede is
Maybe.
Axe is just eating things on the. He's gotten bored and he's just eating the metal objects now.
Well-
Max.
Oh, munch, munch, munch. No, actually, we have those ferret infestation again.
The cats have actually eaten them. I missed
Not
the
that
period of
weight
this game where
matters.
we were recruiting. I could have kept that move and we would have like 13 people by now, and just, it would have been a nightmare.
Leo would have to give everyone separate personalities.
We did
Like
wind up
Ken-
with a good number of NPCs. It's just enough to be manageable, but still feel like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people here.
Oh, can I try
Matt-
and buy ammo?
You certainly could.
Do I just have to roll again? Apply.
Yeah, make another roll. We'll see how it turns out.
What is this? A
Oh
gun.
baby, the coveted 0.
Fucking.
We finally did it! Like
Okay.
100 fucking Hemlock sessions, we finally rolled a 0.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
not a piece of
a lot of
ammunition in
people-
all of Seneca.
Okay, basically, like, you just kind of turn around. I think what happens is you just turn
The
around.
munitions factory explodes.
You, like, you just kind of turn around after like your work is done on like the armor, and you just kind of ask, "Oh, hey, where can a gal get some bullets?" And then the guy is just kind of backs up, like, "Are you preparing for something? What are you going to do?"
He
Hold on.
He looks at you dead ass in the eyes and just says, "How dare you? How fucking dare you?"
He just, no, wait, I've seen the movies. I know how this goes. You put him in your gun and then you rob. I'm not falling for that again.
Actually, he pulls a gun on you.
So yeah, you can't find anyone with surplus ammunition.
I can't believe we finally rolled a 0 on something.
Aegis is just
I feel-
checking
Yeah,
the
you
newspapers
can't
how
find.
bad the fucking state of the
Yeah.
war is. There's not a bullet in town.
Oh, you're checking the newspapers.
Oh yeah, well,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That's a
Aegis
good
checks
idea.
the papers quick. See what the
Okay,
state of the
so,
war is.
He
Right.
checked.
So the papers are talking about how there's news that Confederate and League cities are moving much of their forces over to assist in the fight for the Giants Monastery.
Oh,
They're just sort of converging on it.
yeah.
Oh, it sounds like Axe is gonna have fun beating up tons of people.
So currently the battle line, well, they.
I'm just
Uh,
imagining an oval that's just surrounding Custer and Tarrant and the monastery and the whole area. It's just fighting now.
I mean, we do kind of understand that there is, they're fighting over
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Well,
So
no,
that's just what I'm expecting.
nobody's seriously fighting over Terra. Like it's like, yeah, I guess we can take it to you.
Well, they're fighting over the giant thing.
They're
Because
fighting to
Tarrant,
kill
we think
Tarantino's.
Yeah.
but isn't Tarrant like
Alright.
possibly kind of backing Gamble? Like I thought that was the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Well,
He is
Leo,
on Terra.
he's from
Well,
Tarrant, and he is.
He might have his own agenda.
We're
you don't
worried
know.
they're supporting him.
So currently the battle lines look like this.
Okay, we can skirt it and get to Custer with some peace.
Okay, yeah. We can get around that. Oh, we can pass the evil house. Won't that be a fun memory?
Yeah, we can just tell everyone we were here once.
I remember. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
true. We didn't have anyone with us. It was just
But
three of us.
Yeah.
you know, Neil,
That's all
you
I
haven't marked Neil. You haven't marked the most important thing on our journey.
The ape.
Yeah, around here,
Yeah.
the ape.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How long has it been? How long has it been?
Sweden's never gonna forget about the ape. It's like stuck in his
It
mind.
could
It's
have joined us.
The third session, second session. I
Like,
think
We
second
could-
session.
We could have had a coolest ape.
Swede's mind paused at the ape and
I-
has not continued.
There it is.
since.
That's the full battle lines, by the way. I think
Oh,
I'm gonna
nice.
get all
Oh,
that.
Oh,
okay.
oh,
Okay. We might have to
It's
Let's go
go.
to read.
We might have to go around and then bang,
It's easy. We just
Yeah,
Oh.
Custer's down bad.
or we just go right through it like some fucking chads. We just drive through. What?
Aegis still doesn't know that our ship can do the like.
So yeah,
sail
Aegis,
glide
having
thing.
not seen the battle lines in like weeks, you see this
Oh,
around Custer.
yeah. He's
Oh.
just looking at that, and his eyes just narrow a second. He's like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Like he shows the Zora just how down bad Custer is right now.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah.
maybe if the police force weren't looking into fucking gamble all the time, they might have noticed that literally everyone is coming right at them.
This is Sylvana's fault for trying to pressure them into taking on the gangs.
Oh, I just remembered who is in Custer.
Yeah, O'Malley. Maybe we shouldn't help. Maybe we should just let O'Malley face the fire. Alright, so yeah. Aegis is just looking at that and just, okay, new considerations to make.
What if we get to Custer and it's been conquered and we see Terran soldiers walking around? Boy, that was a close one. Yeah, if they had just like one more soldier, like a skilled ninja elf or something, it would have gone the other way. But you know, they had just too little defense.
So, the newspaper also mentions that Senecan forces, with some conscripted regions people, have like recently set off to try and reinforce Custer's backline of defense. So this battle right here, you kind of have it like it's like basically it's starting to shrink like this maybe.
Nice.
Like there's a report that it's maybe beginning to shrink with the pushback of the sudden troop resurgence from Seneca and conscripted region soldiers.
Okay, so we might be able to go that route because it'll be dying down a little.
Actually, Axe wanna
Yeah,
do
we
a
can
thing
look
while he's in
around, too.
Seneca. Axe is actually gonna go to the nearest weaponsmith.
Oh.
And he just comes over and just, he posts his axe on his table, a big fadonk. Axe wonder if you can make axe stronger.
Put a gun in the
How
axe.
do you mean?
Something. Axe wants it to be stronger. Axe has a revenge to take out.
On who?
Oh, person who made Axe a horrible monstrosity.
Excuse me?
Long story.
It's no one. Is there anyone?
No,
Is there anyone in this city?
no.
Okay.
Terrant.
Terrence, what?
He from Terrant, but he not. Whatever. No one in city.
No one in the city. No one in the city. Right. Okay. Jeez, buddy. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying you don't look trustworthy, but
Access coin.
you do.
Yes, Access taken. He has taken. For now he has taken 100 and. How much did we have on the thing?
How much did you have? You have.
Aegis is just sitting.
Did
sitting
Axe
at a...
just take the whole thing? He's just taking it.
Aegis is just
deciding.
sitting at a tavern, just reading the battle lines, and suddenly just feels a chill creep down his spine.
Did Axe just shovel all the coins into a bag, figuring this would be enough?
Maybe.
Did he? He's gonna slap down 157 coins.
Axe, you
No.
rat!
No. Axe took 50 from the thing for now,
Oh,
and
did
he holds it up and says, "Axe has money, of course."
Well, what are you looking to have done?
Axe don't know. Axe was thinking maybe make it more aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic.
I don't know, better swings. Axe just does a little, slow-mo test swing. See, it works well now, but
You
Bit too
weaponsmith,
much.
you weapon man. You tell me what Axe want.
exactly,
Hmm.
bit much drag.
This Axe has too much drag. All speed, no
Right.
drag.
So yeah, he takes a look at the blades of your axe.
And also it's a bit, it's been a blade he has had with him for
Yeah.
ages, so it's a bit worn.
The blades have the edges have blunted somewhat. I
Yes.
can fix that up, sharpen those edges. The grip, this grip doesn't seem built for your hands.
Axe do Axe will admit Axe has felt a bit uncomfortable at times holding it.
I mean, I'm assuming, did you just find this somewhere? This wasn't custom made, I'm assuming.
No, Axe
Okay.
Axe found it.
Well, yeah, anything. With hands like that, you'd need custom made to have a custom. You need a custom grip.
Custard got to do with this.
Custom.
Oh.
Personalized.
Sorry.
I could sharpen the blades, and or I could give you a custom grip for that money. Or if you have more, I could do both.
Wait. Axe needs to think of something. Axe will be returning, and he goes back
Alrighty.
to. He's heading back to the nowhere.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, he's gonna try and find Aegis. Aegis.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Aegis is sitting in the common area right now, just going over the battle lines with the others.
Axe will need extra money to make weapon better.
How much do you need?
More than 50.
Okay, take what you need.
Okay, Axe. Axe will take another 50.
Alrighty.
Did Aegis not realize something? Just think about how much money we have
I mean,
in total.
out of the joke of it, Aegis right now is like, this is a do or die mission. You fucking take what you need.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So you've taken. All right. So we'll say that since you've taken it from the nowhere, your nowhere is down to having 57 coin.
Yeah.
So yeah, you bring over another 50 coins. Like, all right, both upgrades it is.
Oh boy, it's like Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Actually, do they celebrate Christmas here, or is it something else?
It's Festivus. No, it's not Festivus.
There's a winter festival. We learned about
there
this.
is a winter thing. There is a fun winter thing.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It's not winter. I mean, or if it's winter, it's like the tail end of winter. We've got to be in like early spring though by now.
I think so. I don't know. I haven't been
Because
keeping
we
track.
started on New Year's, and it's got to have been what, like 3 months?
Hmm.
Okay.
One of these days, I'm
so-
gonna go through and figure out exactly how long.
Very, very dull process.
Well, it's also good to like catalog. I'll probably catalog other things. Like just.
We should make a
What order
wiki
things
for
actually?
the 2 people who listen.
So,
I'm
yeah,
curious what the kill count is too.
you just start sharpening, the edges of the blades, and starts building in like, additions to the grip to make it easier to hold. With some, pieces of hard leather. And now you have a custom axe. Give it a 1 piercing.
On top of it, +1 damage.
Yes, and it I'm gonna say to modify the custom grip. You don't really need a +1 to hack and slash, given how good you are at that already. I'm gonna say.
Could have a roll twice and keep the better result. For
Yeah, roll
that
twice.
or
Keep,
damage.
roll twice. Keep the better result for hack and slash.
Okay, what do we call that?
I don't think there's really a name for it, just remember to do that.
Yeah.
Roll twice. Did you say better result?
Yeah, better result. No, worse result.
I would hope not
Yeah.
worse result.
I have fucked this one up, Axe. I'm really sorry.
The whole campaign screeches to a halt as Axis decides to take revenge on this man. And suddenly just have a murder charge in the Seneca.
Just
There's just like a large noise. Aegis looks up in the corner of his eye. He just sees Nostrea hated that. Corin hated that. They've left the
Axe
group.
just walks back onto the ship, just says, Aegis, Axe
They're
need money for
hostile.
lawyer.
please. Egg is just thinking maybe it
Egg is-
wasn't worth it.
Aegis just checking. We have 57 coin. What lawyer can I get for 57 coin? And then a little rat man walks in a suit.
Hey, hey, buddy, name's O'Malley. I could help you pay the bail if you take one of my very generous loans.
Oh, a lawyer and a loan shark. That's a good combo.
Oh fuck! I could have. No, we're not in customs. So I can't do that. Axel, take
So-
out loan.
So did O'Malley just like have dwarfism?
No, I
'Cause, like,
imagine
other animal people aren't small. It was just like O'Malley was just like
Well,
I
no,
imagine-
cat people have been like human sized, but I think rat people per suite are just rats, or just like, small.
They're
They're
halfway
short.
size,
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're generally shorter.
How about mice people? Are mice people normal size?
Mice people don't exist. Because
That's
mice don't
fucked
exist.
up.
Mice people sounds like
you said that with
Rachel
you
slur.
said that with a great urgency that mice people don't exist. What's happened there?
I'm gonna be honest. Mice people sounds like a racial slur towards O'Malley's race.
No. Mice people, it's out of respect for the comic book Mouse. I don't want to step on the Holocaust. It's like, come on.
I see.
Uh,
Don't want to like imply things about like cat people either.
But
Yeah.
you left the cat people in because you don't respect Garfield.
I don't.
No, neither do I.
How do
I'm
cat
playing
people?
a cat person next. Y'all better be careful.
Now you're playing a human race.
You've
with cats.
seen how my characters treat cat people. It's gonna be PvP.
Oh man, my character's gonna have.
You know what Felina can do.
Only if she gets to a certain level.
She can still
Okay.
steal bodies out the gate.
So.
That's just rude.
I like how Axe, you still have like your souvenir scepter with a beer mug on top of it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
you earned that here.
Yeah.
You outdrank
Right.
Azora.
Alright, anyway, so yeah.
So Azora upgraded her armor, her starting armor. Axe upgraded his starting axe. I guess Aegis should get a brain upgrade.
He did that. He read the paper. He learned the battle lines.
True. Aegis, go
gained
buy
on-
Brain Force Plus.
So can I hide the battle lines now? You taking them in?
I will instantly
Yeah.
forget them, but you may.
Alright, awesome.
I get him.
I'm trying to think what Aegis could buy, like what I would want him to get, and I mean, besides a grenade launcher, I'm not sure what we can really go for here. I kinda
Maybe you
doubt
should
my ability to
Maybe you
get
should sit down, take a coffee, and read the newspaper. Read the
I-
funnies before we go to war.
one. Yeah,
He just gets a longer spear.
get a pike.
No.
Get a
No,
halberd.
buy a bunch of fucking sheep wood so you can make spears out of them.
Oh, I mean,
Why
joking
cheap wood?
aside. Joking
Why not
aside.
make it very good wood?
Because he's gonna waste most of it and make it throwable spears.
Yeah, but the spears will be better.
I am gonna make some javelins.
Alright.
Restock my javelins, and I'm gonna make a few to just put on the nowhere. We'll say in the time that they are out, shopping and upgrading, Aegis is making a surplus for himself and for others.
Nice.
So, yeah. How many can he make that he can just throw on the nowhere?
I don't know. I feel like I don't want to commit to a hard number.
Okay,
Enough.
should I just put javelins? Many.
Enough.
Enough. That's the tag. Enough.
Yeah.
Enough.
You just come back and Aegis is just in a corner and there's like a pile of javelins. Anyway, yeah, so Aegis, when Azora and Axe are back, kind of scrolls out the battle lines, has a meeting with everyone's like, okay, so we gotta get to Custer, we gotta report in to Keys. I think his name was Keys, correct? I have confirmed this the
Yeah.
last
Yes.
Yes,
Several.
Inspector Keys.
Inspector Keys. We gotta report this to Keys and then try and stop Gamble from making his move. But, and Aegis puts the paper down, we've got some resistance in the way. The southern line here is made up of reinforcements from Regent Springs and Seneca. That battle is wearing down, so we could just try and cut right through it, but we might meet some resistance. That said, we're not a known entity, but that just means that both sides might fire on us.
Well,
Yeah, especially in a vehicle like this. I don't think they're gonna assume, it's probably fine and leave us be.
Yeah.
If you're a soldier and or a general and commander and you see this charging through the field at top speed and don't know what it is, I think you're going to assume that it needs to be shot down real quick.
So, probably the best option is
hold
head
on.
from Seneca to Regents and follow the road up behind Custer.
I would advise it.
Yeah, that's what we'll do then. Stay out of the way of the
Alright.
battle. We'll lose some time, which Gamble might take, but it's better we have the nowhere when we need it.
Alright, so I'm gonna say that Corum pipes up and says, "Well, I know you're committed to neutrality, but you know, we could just like paint a symbol signaling the side of the Confederacy, so at least they don't shoot at us."
You think they'll just accept that? I guess in the
I don't
heat of the
know.
moment, they'll have
Even
to.
so, that may be once we're at Custer, perhaps, but on the way to Custer, I think it's too risky.
Well, actually, there is something to consider, which is we'll be coming up behind the Confederacy battle lines. We could at least talk with them, and hey, they might recognize you and me, Aegis says, looking at Azora.
Yeah, and Azora nods.
If they're from Regents, they might give us the go-ahead. Try and aid us in getting to Custer.
We could
Yeah.
go to Regents first.
I think that might be wise.
Alright,
Even if just briefly.
we'll stop in at Regents and talk to some of the guys in charge. If they remember us and are thankful for what we did for them, then we might be able to parlay that into getting to Custer easier.
Oh boy, Regents. Reynos just spikes up. Can't wait.
Not looking forward to going
Yeah,
back.
Azora sort of, does like look at her a bit, when we're talking about going to Regents. What is her like? Does she seem sincere when she says that, or does that seem
That sounded
sarcastic?
very sarcastic.
Yeah, she's being sarcastic.
Yeah. Azora. Once we're done with this huddle, I want to talk to Reyna briefly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, Aegis says, okay, yeah, we're going to Regents first. And, alright, I'm gonna head up to the driver's seat. We're heading off soon as possible. So everyone get comfortable. Yeah, and Aegis kind of just heads off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I sort of go up to Reyna and, talking to her. So, everyone's, seems pretty. Well, eager's not the right word, but people are committing to doing this, but you don't need to do this. You're invaluable to us in our long-term survival, but your job isn't to be a soldier. If you want to hop out now, I certainly wouldn't blame you. I would advise it, if anything.
Axe won't blame you either. If you have no stake in this, Axe.
Hello, Axe.
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
No,
Axe
go
was
ahead,
just
fine, yeah,
Axe was just looming over the conversation.
Oh, I thought you all were in the central area of the nowhere, right?
Fair enough. Okay.
But yeah, actually, it's just basically saying that.
This was a somewhat, take her. Don't want to put her on the spot in front of everyone.
Oh, no,
Max
sorry.
has,
Emphasize
No,
Max has
that.
those super hearing ears, and he just like
No, ignore me then. I need
Gotcha.
to just head off real quick. I need to just leave for just a minute anyway, so
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
So yeah, Reina just scratches her head. Well, yeah, I'm really, I mean, I know I wouldn't. I know I'm not much I could contribute to an active combat situation. Aside from doing my best to keep, to make sure everyone's well fed. But, well, it's not like I'd honestly rather stick with this, stick with this place than, stop back off home.
you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
And even
This is
so, you could always, wait it out, and whoever of us make it out of it, we could pick you back up if, we're still standing in the aftermath. But
quite frankly, I almost feel safer in this thing than I would in Custer.
you could hang out here, or, well, part of the reason I thought it might be good to swing by Regents if you did want to hop out there. But,
Mm-mm.
alright.
I,
Not a fan of Regents?
uh, it's old hat. I've seen it too many times.
It occurs to me I don't actually know. Are you from Regents, or did you just happen to meet us there?
Born and raised.
Had you been outside the city much before joining us?
Took a sabbatical. Yeah. For the most part, well, frankly, everywhere I've gone has almost seemed somewhat samey. Honestly, a lot of the cities and cultures don't really change that much in my experience. But this uh, moving uh, moving house with a kitchen with a large thrusting battery power. I don't know. This is new. I like this. I'm gonna stick with
Fair
it.
enough.
is the war just an unfortunate downside of it, or is it just like, yeah, I'll take that too. That's exciting.
Hopefully, when the war is over, it can turn into like a taco truck. No.
Just thinks the moment the war is over, she's gonna take the helm of a rebranding of this ship.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Minotaur just... What?
delivering food might not be a bad idea when all is wrapped up. There are gonna be a lot of people who need it.
Well,
That's post
if we all make it
campaign.
through this, I hope
Oh.
can make something work out for you.
I'm sure we
Wow.
will. We haven't failed yet.
Yeah. And Azora does sort of, put her hand on Reina's shoulder. You're a good friend, Reina. I'm glad I met you.
Likewise, if you make it through, well, I was gonna say I'd cook something even better, but actually I did already cook the snail. I did already cook one of the most holy ingredients of all time, so I'll cook something good.
Azora laughs at that. I'm sure we can find something more special and holy for you to turn into food.
True. And yeah, she just sort of like, just sort of like gazes up to the sky, thinking about that.
Having a wow.
Azora's just... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking that's what the realization that she has peaked.
She's going, her arc is going to lead to, she's gonna try the most dangerous game, gonna try human meat and, just move up. She's going to peak with, killing a god and serving their flesh.
One day we're just gonna wake up and it's like, where's Corim? And then she walks in with a stew.
she's gonna become a better and better cook, and one day she's going to, like, the god of fine cuisine is going to invite her
Okay.
to their court and, like,
She
to
did
prepare
try.
a dish, and she's going to murder the god
Yeah.
of cooking to serve them
Remember,
what could
with-
be better food.
Without hesitation, she did immediately serve up mud people. So mud shark people. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, her qualms might be very easily removed. What do you think of this headline? While we're waiting for Swede, what do you think of? What do you think of this?
I mean, I could have.
It's good.
It's unfortunate. That's what it is. See Austin cheering your bad rolls.
Yeah.
The 1 and the 0.
It's a new record. In all our years, finally, the coveted 0 roll.
It's also just 4, 1, and 0. This is setting a very bad
Yeah.
precedent for the rest of how this is gonna go.
I'm gonna get a
In
drink
6
of water.
dice rolls, we have rolled 4 ones. 2 out of 3 dice so far, in 66% of dice rolled, have rolled a 1.
Swede, meanwhile, didn't have to roll. He just turned up and threw money at the problem. That's how you avoid it. You just bring money. That's
I
circumvents
did
it.
bring money. I spent 75 coin.
After rolling. He brought money first. Actually, he didn't. He just announced, I'm going to the weapon man. That was... He was just persuasive enough.
Yeah, that's the true charisma roll. Having charisma out of character. It's about force of personality.
So what I'm going to do from now on, instead of doing supply rolls, I'm just going to yell, I'm going to the X-Man.
The X-Man.
No supply rolls, just yelling what type of person I'm going to.
If you can find him. So that's why you have to. That's why you're always going to be making supply rolls. From now on, all the markets are just hidden.
After this war, he just put all the markets behind in alleyways. For no reason. Everyone is starving because no one has the charisma to just find the grocery.
The privilege of partaking in the market. You have to earn it.
Capitalism's a privilege, not a right.
I just want to find some food. Oh, 7 to 9. Well, you find something similar to food.
You find drink.
Please, I've got nothing but drink.
You find food, but it might be spoiled.
Just
You
find a
find British
dumpster.
cuisine. You find British, quote, food, unquote.
Okay, alright, okay, from the country of cheese whiz. Fucking Christ.
I actually the thing is, I actually do like British cuisine.
You find the toast sandwich.
Ran out of American food because I don't know what foods Americans have actually done for themselves.
Burgers.
That's German.
No, they didn't invent the hamburger.
It was German immigrants.
It
What's
was-
a style magazine? What's a
Okay,
toast?
okay,
What's
okay,
a
fine.
toast
We invented
sandwich and-
corn or maize.
Yeah. What's
there,
a
that
toast
wasn't invented
sandwich?
by
And
immigrants.
why do Gordon Ramsay, Heston Blumenthal, and culinary greats think it should be on the menu?
Those aren't culinary greats. I heard several of those names.
And then from the Sandwich Tribunal, rock bottom, the toast sandwich.
Is the cheapest meal possible, depending on your definition
No,
of
it's
what
not.
a meal is.
What?
You didn't let
What
me
are you
finish talking.
It's
arguing?
not even the cheapest meal.
What is the
What
cheapest
you-
meal?
I mean, you can have rice for less.
But what's a meal?
I count like a bowl of rice as a meal more than I count like toast as a meal.
Well, there's your semantic problem, is the people who made the toast sandwich disagree with you, and they have a high position to argue.
I have a higher position.
What if toast? What if it's just toast, but like there's some jam on it?
I don't count that as a meal. That's a snack.
What? No.
Or-
What if
well,
you? What if you put it in your mouth and then you run to go get to school because you're late?
It can be a meal. Like I think it
What-
can.
Can I just
be,
read
but it
this?
can
Can
also-
I read this Wikipedia quote about the Victorian recipe for the toast sandwich? Which
Yes.
this sandwich may be varied by adding a little pulled meat or very fine slices of cold meat to the toast, and in any of these forms will be found very tempting to the appetite of an invalid.
Okay.
Fucking swerve at the end there.
Yeah, whatever. What?
And besides, you know, the middle slice of bread. I don't know why I'm defending the toast sandwich. I'm not actually. It says that you know, the toast of the bread in the middle of the toast sandwich should be heavily buttered, or maybe heavily buttered. An 1861 recipe says to add salt and pepper to taste.
Yeah, when I've made a toast sandwich, I added.
Oh
quite
my
a bit of
God.
Pepper.
Oh my God, Snake! The combat system for the open world Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends,
Yeah.
it's not turn based. There's menus. It's not turn based. It's fucking It's fucking Final Fantasy. It's ATV.
Oh, I'm not
Oh
sure.
my god.
That's still not
It's
quite
like
what I wanted.
It's like 7 remake.
Oh, well, Silver Remake had the, at least what I saw, a pretty decent fast-paced combat system.
I know TDF liked it.
So-
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna hit the road. We're gonna hit the road. We're gonna head to Regent Springs.
Gotcha. All right. So, who's ready to roll that navigation?
Oh wow, it's been a while.
Nintendo hired
Is-
that man.
What do I? What do I? As
I guess
driver, I'm
I'm
guessing I
counting.
do the navigation, don't I? Or
Wait a minute. Wait.
wait.
You- oh
We're
yeah,
on
you
a
have,
road,
you have
though.
you have Quorum
Oh yeah, and we're here.
Oh,
He
true,
can do
we're
it.
in the
We're in the
marsh.
Gulper's
guide
Marsh,
for Gulper's Marsh. Yeah.
and we're following a road.
All right. So yeah, Quorum can navigate or scout ahead. What's your?
I think navigate's better.
All right.
I don't want to get sidetracked, you know.
Gotcha.
I guess I'll scout because I have wisdom, and there's a thing for that, isn't
And,
there?
Yeah, he gets also a bonus for the road. So.
Scoped out. Add the
Hold on.
vehicle's control stat. So this,
Okay.
so my wisdom has a +2 here.
Hold on.
Oh baby, 13.
Oh baby, oh baby.
Oh baby, do you know what that's worth? Sorry.
All right. So, choose 2.
Yes, I should choose 2. What did Quorum roll? Oh Jesus Christ. Sorry, my computer freaked out.
Jesus.
I mean, let's get the drop on whatever lies ahead. Let me ask my party members, would we like to make a discovery? One last
No.
one.
Yes. I think this
Okay,
is when
let's
we're
make a
finally going to
discovery.
run into a dragon. Our luck has been turning around.
Is this really the time to make discoveries? We
Yes,
have a mission.
this is exactly the time to stop and smell the roses.
When are we not? When else are we gonna? Maybe the flowers are blooming now.
Sweet. Have you ever seen the movie Ferris Bueller?
Yes.
Remember when he said, you know, life goes pretty quickly. If you don't stop and sniff once in a while, you could miss it.
I
Sniff
think
what?
I do.
The life.
That's
The-
perverted.
Oh,
Ferris
have I
Bueller
actually
was
seen it?
made in the 80s, you know, different time.
So you're making a discovery?
Yeah.
All right.
You
Let's
love
have a look
those.
around
Roll a
once.
3d12.
Meanwhile, Gamble is climbing into a robot.